That first step out of Wyerton, the first time I was walking west. Bring this back.
I will.
You know how I noticed that? I'm so zoomed in on walking east, walking north, that this is my first taste of going west. And I can feel it. I didn't even have to know. You know what I mean? Like I think I've become like an Indian. You agree with that, Joe?
Absolutely. We're going home now, bro.
You know what? We're not home. We're not going home.
We're headed home.
We're walking in. We're circling this huge province. You understand? We're going. We're east on this province. We're north on this province. We're west on this province, and we'll be going south on this province.
And then back east on this province.
I said that. Okay, anyways, Joe, please bring this back in.
Nothing but a dreamer. Can you put your hands in your head? Oh no. I said, oh, what a day, a year, a life it is. You know, well you know you had it coming to you. Now there's not a lot I can do. Dreamer. As a boy, I believe the same cure for pain was love. How would it be if you could see the world through my eyes? I wanna know. You. Oh, I wanna touch you. Please let me near you. Let me near you.
good omen.
It's a fort. Child on road dead, check. How's it going out there, bro?
You know what?
What?
It feels different.
Where? What is it feeling?
We're going downhill.
Yeah, it's no more up climbing.
No, we're just everything's going down.
What's some of?
Different.
What kind of thoughts are you having out there, man? What's going through your mind?
Having thoughts. Apple dumpling.
Apple dumpling. You didn't get one, man.
I know, it's your fault. I told you to order it.
Why do you always blame me for everything, man?
Because you said you were going to give me one.
Yeah, no, I didn't. You're the one who said I'm gonna pick one up tomorrow. I'm gonna pick one up in the morning. I'm gonna pick one up in the
I said,
morning.
Joe, will you get it for me in the morning? You said, yeah.
I can't believe the way you twist things around. It's unbelievable, man.
You're the...
How's your feet?
My feet are okay.
Yeah? I didn't pick up any ice, man. I gotta pick up some ice at the next gas station.
Pass me my phone, please.
Your phone?
Yeah, it's in the glove compartment.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Unless you took it out because you're making fucking calls again.
I'm not making no fucking calls, man. Who am I gonna call?
Use the card, though, when you're making calls.
Who am I gonna call? The only person I call is Becky, man. Stop you.
Is it working?
I don't know, I haven't turned it on there, Chuck. You're assuming, and that makes an asshole out of me and you.
Because it was in the glove compartment.
Yeah, well, I took it out because I wanted to know where it was, so when you did ask me, it was ready for you.
This guy's the best. Well, not the best bullshitter, but he's trying to be the best.
I'm serious. I was looking for the tape and I saw it in the glove compartment, so I took it out. So that we wouldn't argue about where's the phone, where's the phone.
I don't think it works anyways. There's a paper on the front seat there with two names on it. Can you please pass it right beside you, Mr. Joe?
In and out of love. In and out of love. Hey, you got the keys. These two.
I gotta take out the clock. Joe! I need the phone plug.
Huh?
I need the phone plug.
Oh, man.
You have to get it on battery.
Huh?
You're gonna have to get it on battery.
Give me
or
the
on
phone.
tape. Get it on the audio tape.
Get it on the audio.
Get whatever you want to get. I need the phone plug. And get the recording or whatever you want to do.
I can't. Do we have any water left or what?
Okay, let me see.
Do we have any water left? Tell me, baby, keep the faith, George. I throw this one in the movie. Hey, see a couple of people honking their horns? What does that mean?
Either get the fuck out of the way or hey, cool guys.
Cool, man. How far are we from thing? 15 kilometers, you say? From Owen Sound? You're gonna make some of your pasta fagioli. I miss it. That means you're gonna have to recook a whole batch of sauce, and we don't got sauce. We don't got that much, do you? How much do we got left? Huh?
We got 1 jar left, and until I get to Woodbridge, that's the 1st. Today's the 8th.
You're gonna ask your brother to bring you some tomatoes. Sam, whatever you do, don't forget to bring the tomato paste. Right? Yeah.
Oh, I know.
What do you gotta do?
You know what? I've been trying to figure out this scheme with the homecoming. There's number 29. You're gonna get a hold of Janet Emmett, that's the PR for the Ontario YMCA. I sent out an invitation to all the CEOs of Ontario, the YMCA, all the guys that we met along the way, all the coordinators, all the, you know what I mean? Do you understand?
Yeah, and what are you gonna do? Have them come down?
Down to Toronto for the final home. Can you imagine having them all there in one place? The journey that each one has a different...
What, at the end?
Yeah, right at the end.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be great?
Yeah, but where are you gonna meet all these people?
That's what I mean. Where's the ideal spot in Toronto?
City Hall would be the idea.
No, that doesn't touch me right.
That doesn't touch you right. Okay, why don't you do it at the main YMCA downtown Toronto, that last one, because we did the Western Y, we didn't do the downtown Y. Downtown Y, man. Because that would be the last Y actually that we go to. It would make it 36 Ys.
Yeah, you
That
know
is
what? They got to schedule the other 3 Ys in Toronto for us.
Which ones are those? Okay,
One
the
in,
East End.
Mississauga,
Yeah,
and
that's a
Scarborough,
beautiful Y,
and
but
downtown.
that's 4 more Ys.
I can do that in a day.
No, you can't.
2 days.
When you're walking through Mississauga, you're gonna hit the Mississauga Y, Chuck.
That's right.
So,
Okay, so that takes that one out of the way.
yeah.
We should have got the one in Scarborough when we were going outside of, or when we were. Sam wasn't thinking.
Where was that one?
It was on the 401, but we could have climbed up to the 401.
It's on the 401?
Back down. Okay,
The 401.
it's getting a little bit hot.
Is it? Let's start taking stuff off. It's hot because you're in the van. When you get out there, it's gonna be chilly. I don't know why you got out of the van.
That lady, eh? What you guys do to my love?
Was that or go through a motel room?
I thought she was saying that she was telling us to do that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What?
When I heard you were already turning by the time she said that, I said, "Oh, sorry, man."
And?
And
What kind of expression did she have on her
she
face?
wanted to.
Some damage?
She wanted. Who are these guys? Wait till she reads about us in paper.
Yeah, that's good. We gotta put these carpets back tonight or else.
Okay, let me see. I'm just gonna go to the trailer and then I'm on my way to do another. What do I got? 16. I'll do 2 more stops. Put in 8 and 8. Should be about 40 minutes.
Man, I'm telling you, man. Getting her coffee. Yeah, can I have 2 double doubles, mediums, please, and a Dutchie.
2 medium double doubles. I'm sorry, what else did you order?
And a Dutchie?
Yep. Okay, something else today. Here's something else today.
Nope, that'll be all.
Okay, so now I need to drive through.
How much?
Double,
Double your life.
Hey,
Double. Bye-bye. Come and get your coffee, George. Just don't get killed doing it.
Yeah, it is off course there, buddy.
Hey, I'm only human, man.
So, am I jumping on you?
Yeah, you already did your jumping. That's why you're...
Talking about it, that was really nice.
You were really nice. Well, I'm glad that one of us is thinking today.
Here, get the battery and I'm gonna make an urgent call. Please?
You know you're fucking up my film.
I think I read it.
Why didn't you bring the electric one? Yeah? Clapping, eh? Bless their hearts.
Garrett, go for a swim, sit in the whirlpool.
Matthew can be a dork around his little girl.
This
It
guy
doesn't
look-
matter if the girl's a teenager, it's a little, it doesn't matter, he's always a dork around girls.
Girls got him excited, just like Uncle Joe there.
Uncle Chucky! That's what we should call him. Uncle Chucky! Remember we see him, that's what I was gonna say, Uncle Chucky. Uncle Chucky.
These guys want a real good place to eat.
Tell me what I do. What do I do at night? I scream at night?
You scream like a wimp.
Like a wimp?
Yeah.
What do you mean like a wimp? How does it sound? It's because I'm fighting my demons at night, bro. I don't know. Do I ever talk to myself?
Curious about why Paul wrote so much of the New Testament.
Fuck you, it's like you're getting chased by something.
Yeah.
Yeah. You must about 12 times already. There's a different guy chasing you all the time. Or something different.
I don't know. I remember one time I was having this dream and I woke up and there was these two guys in black robes and they climbed up the bed and grabbed me, man. I was really terrifying because I had my eyes open when it happened. It was terrifying. Spiritual warfare, brother.
Yeah. You're getting ready now.
What was your dream about?
I was walking, right? It was like a normal day. It looked so real. I felt, like I was really walking. And I started, a tunnel started coming, right? Then I went through this tunnel because I thought I was going to get to the other side. Instead, I ended up like in a subway. It looked like, the tunnel subways. And I seen my ex-wife down there, right? And she fucking had all the roots, in down there. But it was all filled with fucking everybody using. Like she knew every spot where, people had and people, like it was all using. It was using fucking tunnels. Like the whole thing was using. And it was like, what the fuck am I doing here? Like, and she kept telling me she knew where to get some good dope, and but she kept trying to get me to go all over, every single different tunnel. And I'm telling you, it's like I was fucking really living in that, I woke up with so fucking terrible feeling.
I remember when I was doing building all those massive fires.
Yeah.
And we were in Padawawa, right, in that place, what do you call it, in that campground there. I was walking towards the beach. Remember I said I was going to go pray and meditate?
Yeah.
And I had a vision of walking into the forest and all the birds and all the butterflies started floating around me, man, in light.
Yeah.
It was beautiful, like a rainbow of light around.
Yeah.
It was heavy. It was good. But most of these nightmares, I don't even remember them. Some of them I do. Some of them I don't.
Fuck, you scream really loud though. You don't...
Well, it's because they're terrifying, man. I could... Does it wake you up?
Oh yeah, all the fuck... Well, I'm thinking somebody's fucking attacking you or something.
Probably is in my dream.
I'm going, where the fuck is he? I'm looking for him after. It looks like you just got attacked, or you just,
What I'm fighting? I don't know.
Fuck. And then but you got a different thing to say all the time.
What do you mean? I got a different thing to say.
You always got a different line.
What, my dream?
Yeah.
What do I say?
I don't know. I can't remember what you said the last time, but it was different than the one before.
Well, what did I say?
There's different lines that come out of you. Sometimes it's like you're the day before, like something that happened in the day before.
Yeah.
And it's like you say something that happened the day before. You know what I mean?
Processing all the information.
Yeah.
My brain's overload, man. And you know how much stuff there is to retain out here? My computer is off. It's like overloaded, man.
Yeah, but didn't Rebecca ever tell you that you do that?
Yeah, when I stop using for a little period of time, I've actually like fight. It's fucked. I throw punches during the night and shit, And
Rebecca told you that?
Yeah, Rebecca kind of like got used to it, but it levels off. It goes away, right? Just a lot of violence.
My ex used to do that.
What?
When she stopped using, she used to get get into to seem like you.
What do you think that is? That's the brain. A lot of brain waves. You know what it is, George? I think I'm a kind of person, I stuff a lot of stuff, eh? And then when I'm at the most relaxed, they reappear, or, you know, and it shows. And that's where I feel like the emotion of what goes on, eh? I don't know, sometimes they're fucking really bad nightmares. Like I'm telling you, I was at that rehab, eh? And I was on the second, on the top bunk. And what happened was that I had a dream that I woke up and there was these two guys down there at the bottom of the bunk bed, and they looked at me like with these evil faces, buddy, and they ran up the thing. And you know what was funny is the guy on the bottom, uh, Chris, was having a nightmare himself. So when he was fighting, the bed started shaking, and it felt like those people came up and they grabbed me, man. You know, and it was fucking deadly, man. I woke up, my eyes were awake, but I was visioning this, and I'm like, the whole everybody got up. The guy flicked on the light and goes, "Oh my God, what horror!" I'm like, "Oh my God!" Like I was terrified, brother.
Yeah, holy fuck.
Terrified.
That's all the fucking demons you picked up during your using.
George, I lived a violent life, buddy. Bottom line.
You're getting rid of them.
And, you know, I got a lot of unsolved passions and feelings, man. I take them to bed, I think. You know, man, I'm telling you, I don't know where I'm getting the strength to do what I'm doing here. It's a lot of work, bro.
Yeah.
And you know what? Sitting in the van by myself, going down the highway, watching you walk, there's a lot of time for me to like review my life, you know, as to what it was and what it is and then where it's going, you know. And I find myself like, holy fuck, man, my head's twisted, bro. It is, man. So I don't even know if I'm coming or going, bro. Tell you the truth. You ever felt that way?
When?
Well, I don't know. When you were getting clean, man. I don't know.
You know something? What I went through in Stonehenge, what I had to... Fuck. I gotta wash my hair tomorrow. What I went through in Stonehenge, I don't know what kept me staying there either, you know? Like I don't know how I stayed there. You know, like and it was like you know what? I got as honest with all my thoughts and all what I felt. Like I never.
Yeah, but how true were they, man? Like how many?
I
know that
honesty?
a lot of my life has been a fucking fantasy. It's not real.
Yeah, but that's what I thought too at the beginning. I thought that too at the beginning. I thought, you know, everything just was, you know, but you're making it real by discovery. You gotta be fucking realizing that you're discovering things.
Yeah.
It's gotta be clicking in somewhere. That you gotta have this. So you got a lot of fear in you.
Oh yeah.
You got a ton of fucking fear. And to get to the root of the fear is where you'll find your realness.
That's what I'm doing. It's fucking painful. It's fucking painful, bro. But when I get to the substance of who I am, man, you know what I mean? I see that fear, that insecurity, so much so, and it shows me the roots that I took, to get out of it. Mostly my coping skills, George?
Yeah.
And let me tell you, the unrealness in a lot of what I've experienced in my life, bro. And where I brought myself so that I can have something.
So the thing is that you're no different with the fear. You're not. Everybody's got that fear. Everybody was hiding like that. Everybody was trying to protect that part that, you know. Everybody's got that. Everybody. Fuck. I was fucking scared of my own shadow, for fuck's sakes. You know, and I had the best image around. You know, like I had so much fucking fear. It was unbelievable.
I don't know, man. I can't express what I even feel, bro. I can't even say what I even feel. I know that inside I'm such a infant, man. My emotions are not mature. Some of my thinking is not mature. I always have to have something to say. I can't sit in silence. You know what? That music when I'm in the truck is full blast so that I don't have to hear myself think, eh? Because it's so fucking loud. It's so loud, George, man.
I can't even talk to you. It's so loud.
Yeah.
When I'm trying to get you, there's so many. You must have missed me a million times.
So yeah, definitely I'm buddy, I don't know, man.
So, anyways, the whole thing is it's not that it's good. You know, like there's no there's no you're everything's good. You know what I mean? Everything is good. Like all this stuff is good. Okay? Like you're not going. There's no road to confusion here, or to you know what I mean?
Well, you know what? I do know one thing in my life is that there's always been this spiritual warfare, and it always has been. And I do know about right and wrong. And in periods of my life, I've been on both sides. Bottom line. And when I'm on one side, the other side never stops. And when I'm on the other side, it's, you know what I mean? I'm a commodity. But I'm fucking, I don't know. I just don't, I don't really know, man. I know one thing, I do need a lot of time.
This fucking Ontario is humongous. And it's getting fucking conquered, you understand? That's one thing you gotta know. Fucking conquering it. Foot by fucking foot. Holy fuck.
This, my man, is not even registering. Do you understand? Like, that's a shame.
What's not registered?
This whole thing sometimes doesn't even register what I'm doing. But that's okay. It's not for me to know why or how or come. I just know that, you know what, I'm doing it every day. You know, I'm there, I'm doing it, I'm driving, I'm doing with the best I can. You know, what reasons are there for it? Really? Do I really want to save a life? Maybe. Do I really want to... I don't know. I'm just here, man. I don't even know why I'm fucking here, but I'm here, and it's that simple. I just do it.
25 fucking years so far. We have broken some bread or some kind of thing with gotten together with us. About 20 radio stations and broadcasters. About fucking 7 television stations. 22 newspapers.
It's like I told you at that restaurant.
Come on, Joe, hold on a sec. This feat that we're accomplishing was started with $1,200 and no help. No fucking help. Do you understand that? It's not registering yet. Of course it's not, because it's beyond for you to understand this now. What you're doing, okay? It's beyond. But we are fucking doing an incredible feat here. Whether you don't completely understand that we are saving lives, whether you have to accept that or not, it doesn't matter, because you are. And we are doing an incredible feat. One that a fucking strong person couldn't fucking pull through. Okay? How many people are walking around thinking that they can do this and that? They couldn't pull what you're doing right now. Okay?
It doesn't matter. You know what, George? I see all that, but the thing is like I told you in Ottawa, and I'll tell you right now, that somehow you prayed hard enough that God heard you, and He wanted you to do what you prayed for, and He's letting you live your dream. And I'm just a pawn in that dream. I'm just a character. You see, George, it's not really important. You know what? As long as you get through this and you accomplish it, then it's done. Do you understand? See, this is about you. This is about you addressing people the way you felt you wanted to address them, and that's by walking. You know what, man? It doesn't minimize what I do here, but I'm just a character here. Just like Sam is a character, just like all these other people are coming into your dream. And you know what? It's a damn good dream, George. You know what? It's not a nightmare, man. It's a really pleasant dream, bro. It's been hard, but it's not a, it's, you know, you're living your dream.
Have you ever really planted a garden?
Yeah, I remember planting a
hard
garden.
one, though.
What do you
I'm
mean?
talking about one that you have to fucking, all month, you have to get down to the fucking soil, because you gotta break through this and get, you know, you gotta, I'm not talking about one that you just flip over for 1 hour and then you're ready to put in a few seeds. I'm talking about one that you had to cut the fucking weeds out or bushes and get through the fucking thing to get the irrigation in, and to get, you know what I mean, one that you one that took a lot of time.
George, I never built anything in my life.
You have not seen the flowers of this yet. We are doing all the work right now. We're doing all the fucking work right now. You're not even, if you think that you've seen a little bit of beauty so far, a little bit, if you just admit that, you have not seen the flowers that are going to grow from this. Okay?
George, I have to take your experience, man. My feelings are numb. You know what, buddy? is, man. When God wants something done, it's done. No matter how it has to be done, George, it's done. You know what I mean? So all I know is that, you know what, George, listen to me, buddy. I'm in extreme amount of pain being out here. Doesn't mean that I don't have joy, but I'm in an extreme amount of pain every day because I'm fucking twisted in a way where, you know what, I'm learning and I'm adjusting and I'm acting and yeah, okay, I'm working on a garden with you. But you know what, it still means shit to me. And that's what I worry about, eh? That it means shit to me. Everything that I see ever since I was a kid means shit to me. This is where, you know, I've been for fucking 33 fucking years. So you know what? The Queen Mary or whatever can come here and it still means shit to me. And there's where my disability lies, George. Where you can capture the beauty and where you've healed in your life. In order for you to capture this beauty, you know what, man? I haven't reached that pinnacle yet, man.
You know what? I haven't captured any fucking beauty yet.
Yeah, but you're seeing your vision come to life.
I don't see, you know something? I don't see it coming to life yet.
Hmm.
I don't see nothing coming to life.
What's missing? You're walking, you're over here, you met all these people, you just
Yeah, but I don't
described
feel
them.
nothing. I don't feel.
Well, then we
these-
both have the same disability.
I don't fucking. And I'm probably in twice as much pain as you. And I'm probably lacking twice as much things as you.
You know, one thing I love about coming into recovery, George, is that in recovery, you know what, bro? Tell you the truth, I seen the light. You know why? Because through people, through what you do, through your prayers, through what Sam prayed for his family. He's got his family. People pray that they finish school and get a job. They do, man. I've seen the living God work through people. And that's how I got to know him, eh? That's the only good thing about recovery for me, is that I know that there's a God. And in that God, I find my greatest strength and hope, brother. Because without that, you know what? Life would be meaningless again. Like nothing. But that's okay.
And you want to know something else? Want to know something else? That's bullshit what you just said 10 minutes ago.
What?
That doesn't mean anything to me.
What?
When you said that, it doesn't mean anything to me.
What doesn't mean anything?
That was probably true when you were saying that 10 minutes ago.
George, let me tell you, man.
But yesterday, hold on a second, or the other day, or a week ago, or fucking whenever, at 2 o'clock on Tuesday, it meant everything to you.
What?
And you felt it. Whatever, that moment of your fucking existence meant everything to you. And you knew exactly why you were existing, and where you were going, and what you were doing. It meant everything. Okay? So it's just this moment that it didn't mean anything.
Yeah, that's why you don't give up. That's something I learned. Right? You don't give up. Never say never. And never assume. I mean, that's for real. But, you know what, man? lost here. You know what I learned, George? It's not a bad thing being lost, because you know what? When one is lost, one usually seeks ways to find his way. You know? So, I'm in a good place. You know what I mean? Like, I know what fucking despair is. This is nothing like despair. This is, this has to be done. This has to come to its finish. Right? Because when this is finished, then something new will begin. Until this is finished, nothing new is gonna come. Nothing. So, and you know what? Really, when I look back at how many things I finished, how many things I started that I never finished, right? So, maybe this will be the first thing I'll ever finish. Next to graduating from recovery. In recovery house there. Finishing the program. Finishing the program. Sometimes I feel schizo. Oh, the Lolly Dama.
Other certain being, like animals or insects,
Oh, this guy's good. Let me.
in deep sense, all are same certain being. The Buddhists believe the mind is the creator. One's own mind is the creator, like a creator. So there's no external creator. Everything depends on oneself. So that's why now Buddha stated, you are your own master.
In 1992, I went for my regular, bi-yearly checkup on what seemed like a very normal, regular day in my life. And I came away with probably what most Canadians dread the most, the news that you have a terminal disease. And in my case it was a terminal liver disease. So I followed it up with specialist after specialist, and there was no cure. They told me I had not too long left to live, and that my only outside chance was an organ transplant. And I found all the grim realities of that taking place, which were very, very low. I mean, I was against a lot of odds. In 1995, I got a call from the Toronto General Hospital to come down because there was an organ available for transplant.
Hang on 1 second, George. Just the sun changed there on me. Go ahead, 1995.
Yeah, I received a call, and I was told that there was an organ available for transplant. And the operation went smooth, and I was out of the hospital in 10 days. And in a month, I was throwing a ball around. And it just was incredible, because a lot of people that seen me while I was sick, they seen me getting sicker and sicker. I was rushed to the hospital 3 times the year before the operation on near-death episodes. And then, you know, they seen me coming out of the hospital after the operation and getting back to the gym, getting my color back, getting, you know, my weight back, and It was just such a transformation that I even had trouble accepting that this happened, you know, and I just couldn't find any way to express how I felt. So in 1997, what I did was I did a walk from Toronto to Ottawa on a week's kind of thought, and you know, why I did that was I wanted to go to the Eternal Flame in Ottawa to light the flame and thank the donor family, and to make a wish that more people waiting for transplants would get organs.
By rights, you wouldn't be standing here today if it weren't for that transplant, correct?
Exactly. A family had to make that decision to have their loved ones' organs donated. And, you know, this is a very, very difficult subject to talk to about with people, because, you know, it does take someone's tragedy to bring somebody the gift of life. So I think what we're trying to do on this walk is we're trying to plant a seed in people, you know, a positive seed of that, you know, transplants do work, and it does save life, and that somebody might just be in that situation where they might be asked to make this life-saving decision.
And it could be them or their loved one.
Exactly, because right now there's thousands of people on the waiting list, and unfortunately many of them are going to pass away if this present situation keeps up. Canada has been the lowest now for the last 14 years, and there is, you know, a lot of reasons for that. This walk is trying to address most of those reasons, and some of the things that come to surface is the question.
I want to get some details about the walk now, George. When did you start?
I started this walk on June the 26th
From where?
From High Park in Toronto.
And where have you been?
I walked along the walked to Brockville. I walked up north to Ottawa, and then along the 17th to North Bay to Sudbury, and then we went to Timmins, Sault Ste. Marie, and at Espanola we went down the 6th to take the ferry.
Oh, yeah.
And I got off the ferry a few days ago, and I've been walking along Highway 6, and today I'm presently in Owen Sound.
And how's it going? Are you getting support from people along the way, George?
Absolutely. We have been touching thousands of people. You know, I think that when they hear about me through the newspapers and through the television and through the radio interviews, I think it brings a good feeling to them. So we've been having people phone us, send us mail. We had this one lady that tried to catch up with us through 4 different cities, and she finally caught up with us in Kingston, just to express how she wanted to say thank you for what we were doing here, because she unfortunately lost her granddaughter about 6 months ago because there wasn't an organ available. So we've been having, you know, so much good, positive, emotional response from this, and you know, I think what we've been doing is we've been getting Canadians to talk about this, you know, and we've been trying to plant that seed.
Bottom line, sign that card.
Well, it's not only sign that card, it's also to express your wishes to the family, because it's up to the family whether the wishes get carried out at the hospital.
Right, even if the card is signed.
Right. And you know, 60% of the families are vetoing the person's wish.
Really?
Yes.
That high?
Yes, yes.
So how much longer will you be walking, George?
I got another about a month and a half left to walk. So far I've walked 1,050 kilometers, so I have another 950 kilometers left.
So we're looking at 2,000.
At 2,000 kilometers by the end of it. And we have plans for me to walk across Canada in May of 2000.
Tell me one thing, George. Do you really feel you're making a difference?
Yes, it's definitely been expressed to us in many different ways, whether it was by phone call or whether it's been talking to people while I'm walking along the way. Some people just stop at the highway and pull up and say, "What's this all about?" And we talk to them, and all of a sudden they're that much more aware of something, and hopefully, you know, a seed's planted in them. So I think literally we've been reaching thousands and thousands of people along the way. And, you know, once again, this wouldn't be possible without the support of the media that have been carrying this story.
And I assume you have the support of the Y, and is there an organ transplant association?
Yeah, that's our
yes.
visited. Was we had 35 Ys coordinate press conferences for us throughout our whole 3 months voyage here. And we started from Toronto, and we visited the 7 Ys up to Ottawa, and we visited the Y at North Bay, at Sudbury. We visited the Y at Timmins and Sault Ste. Marie, and then we got on the ferry, and we're holding the press conference at the Owen Sound Y today.
Well, welcome to Owen Sound.
Thank you very much.
Good to have you here, George.
Thank you. It's good to be here. And I'll leave you
Thank you.
This.
HAM.
That's right. There's a good one.
And we caught here the director?
The CEO.
CEO of the Owen Sound Family Y.
That's right.
Okay. What is the role of the Y in George's walk, Gail?
Well, basically, we're just helping George set up some publicity for his walk. We're holding a press conference at the Y at noon today, and there'll be some local dignitaries there. Acting Mayor David Adair will be present as well. It's an opportunity.
Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. Well, sorry. Well, I guess I got to change this again. That's on the local level, but let me ask you this: why did the Y get involved in George's walk?
Well, George has been a member of the Guelph and the Toronto Ys, and he was really, really pleased with the support that he received through his membership at the Y from the staff and the other members. And so we felt it was a way to connect with the communities through the Ys. So that's why he's been in touch with all of the 35 Ys across Ontario, and he's visiting them and holding press conferences with their assistants.
Now, it's obvious, but the Y obviously considers it as a worthy cause.
Well, we think it's really important that people are informed, and it's certainly a very worthy cause, and we'd like people to be educated and know what options or choices are available to them.
Let me know if I'm going to back into it.
Trust me, I'll tell you when.
Okay.
You're actually doing very well.
Yes.
So he's got eyes in the back of his head.
He's got practice. So this.
Sound has about 29,000 people. It's also regional centers.
Yes.
A lot of things that we never thought.
Tell me, George, how you holding up?
I feel still good. I mean, the weather's been pretty unkind to me the first month and a half. I've had real scorchers and electrical storms following me and mosquitoes from another planet. But these past few days have been nice and cool. So it's kind of a relief to be walking in this kind of weather.
Physically, how are you holding up your feet and all that sort of thing?
Well, I'm holding up. I kind of feel it in the middle of the day. After that, after I get through that initial pain, I don't know what's carrying me the rest of the day. I'm just, you know, got my feet moving and I don't know what's carrying. By the end of the night,
you're ready for bed, I guess.
Yeah, I'm peeling off my socks, you know, and we were also trying to arrange to get something with Premier Harris. I think that it's a very hard subject. I've been just amazed by their one of the favorite shots is my tooth. And I think it's still taking a while for people to get used to the idea that people can live after a transplant. Not only live, but live very normally. At the beginning, I think it was still in experimentation stages, and you know, the liver transplant died after. Now, for the past couple of years, you can probably go to any medical community and they'll tell you that transplantation, as of today, is a 90% cure. That means that if you are on the waiting list and waiting for an organ transplant and you ask what are my chances, so there's a cure out there. You know, our technology, our medical technologies have increased and improved so much over the years. Our medications have improved and are proving to be long-lasting for any rejection.
I'm here today to the family Y. It's great to have the response, and I think we've got a really important cause to be publicizing to our community. And I'd like to welcome George Marcello here to Owen Sound and to the Y. It's good to have you here, George.
Thank you very much, Gail.
When I first talked to George a few weeks ago, I was doing a lot of great publicity for the cause of the need for more opportunities for organ donations. Just on behalf of the Y, I'd like to present you with a Y pin and a Y t-shirt. And this is, I think, a very fitting shirt. The slogan is "Be yourself and a little bit more." And I think George is really living up to that slogan. So I hope that sometimes during your walk, you'll wear this shirt with pride and remember us here in Owen Sound.
I definitely will. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. And I'd also like to thank David Adair, who's acting mayor here today, and I think David would like to say a few words.
Yeah, well, I would like to officially welcome you to Owen Sound on behalf of City Council and Mayor Taylor, and wish you well on your endeavor and your continuing walk.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
For coming.
Thank you. I wish I could stay here longer. I have to get on my way in a few hours. We have to visit a couple of places, and I'll make a few phone calls.
You start, we both start walking and start talking. Okay?
All right, here we go.
So, keep going. So George Marcello is walking 2,000 kilometers around Ontario to raise awareness of the critical need for organ donors. Just keep walking, we'll try it again. So George Marcello is walking 2,000 kilometers around Ontario to raise awareness of the critical need for organ donation.
We had 35 Ys coordinate press conferences for us throughout our whole 3 months voyage here. And we started from Toronto, and we visited the 7 Ys up to Ottawa, and we visited the Y at North Bay, at Sudbury. We visited the Y at Timmins and Sault Ste. Marie, and then we got on the ferry, and we're holding the press conference at the Owen Sound Y today.
Well, welcome to Owen Sound.
Owen Sound. Owen Sound.
Hi, Paul. So that's the kind of thing that's needed for
Okay, give it to me.
Okay, hi, my name is Jody Dawson. I am a parent of a child who receives a liver transplant. She had it at age 2 at Sick Kids Hospital in Toronto. She had a viral infection which attacked her liver, and we had less than a week to receive a liver. Apparently her liver came from out west, from a little 7-year-old boy, and she's doing extremely well right now, and we are very grateful for the family who donated the liver of the boy.
Would you ever like to meet that family?
Yes, we have written them a letter, and we wrote a thank you to the family, expressing our gratitude for our daughter.
So, what do you think of George addressing the critical shortage of organ donors in Canada?
I'm strongly for it. We've benefited muchly with the life of my daughter. We probably wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for the donation.
Okay, thank you.
Nice. Did you get that, Joe?
What? That's nice.
Wow.
Fantastic.
And I don't know if you have any donor cards you can leave.
Yes. Now here's
Get those at some point today.
How are you, Sam?
How'd your walking go today, all right?
Yeah, it went okay.
Did you run into any glitches on the road?
Nah, none at all, brother.
Well, at least nice day
These
to walk,
people
eh?
of Owen Sound are very polite and very courteous.
Beautiful.
Absolutely.
Beautiful day.
Yeah?
Now we didn't have time to make all the donor cards for all
that's
the.
fine.
But
Yeah.
here's the way we simplified this. was that this could be a kind of a cut and paste job, where if you cut out the Owen Sound letterhead and pasted it, and so far we found that most of the printing places in the communities will pay for the cost to, yes, again, assist to make the donor cards available. So they'll be available here for all the people of Owen Sound to.
Okay, shall we go inside then?
In his Cross Ontario trek. Farmer.
Welcome to Owen Sound.
Thank you very much.
Good to have you here, George.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
George Marcello would likely be dead now if it weren't for a liver transplant. The Toronto man went for a routine checkup in 1992.
And I came away with probably what most Canadians dread the most, the news that you have a terminal disease.
His condition deteriorated until 1995 when an organ became available. So George Marcello is walking 2,000 kilometers around Ontario to raise awareness of the critical need for organ donation. Tell me, George, how are you holding up?
I feel still good. I mean, the weather's been pretty unkind to me the first month and a half. I've had real scorchers and electrical storms following me and mosquitoes from another planet.
Family-wise around the province are helping with publicity.
And it's certainly a very worthy cause, and we'd like people to be educated and know what options or choices are available to them.
There's thousands of people on the waiting list, and unfortunately many of them are going to pass away if this present situation keeps up. What we're trying to do on this walk is we're trying to plant a seed in people, you know, a positive seed of that, you know, transplants do work and it does save life, and thank the donor family, and to make a wish that more people waiting for transplants would get organs.
Marcello plans to walk across Canada on the same mission next year. In Owen Sound, I'm Kirk Scott reporting for News Now.